Now that's what it looked like, y'all. That last little bit I was hesitant to put in here because that was enough water, but this will dry out. And as you can see, the steam is still coming up off of here. So I'm making a whole hot mud pie.
Hey, my beautiful people. This is called front porch gardening. That's right. You're going to take your balcony. You're going to take that little area in front of your house and that front porch, and you're going to make you a little garden oasis. Who said you always have to have a backyard? Come on, let's stop making excuses. The only person that is really truly stopping you is you. So what if your husband or your wife don't agree? So what if your family and friends laugh at you? I get it every day just about, but you know what? At the same time, they're asking for, oh my gosh, do you have mangoes? Oh my gosh, do you have strawberries? Well, you can have your own strawberries and mangoes if you put your foot forward by taking advantage of this opportunity to be able to grow food for yourself. As you can see, everything that's going on around this world is not looking good.
Oh, my mama at, man? No, she
One
ain't.
potato, two potato,
Ma,
three potato.
what you got going on out here?
I got potatoes. 4 potatoes.
Girl, you so crazy. Get out of the house.
Leave me alone! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. That's what I'm talking right. That's what I'm talking about right there. 5 cones. Ooh, it's hot out here. Florida is Florida. Hey everybody, it's Grow with Nay, and I'm here because guess what? Like I promised, we are going to be growing on our front porch. That's right, I'm going to grow on my front porch. For the simple fact, some of you guys feel like you can't do it. Some of you guys don't know. It's other options besides growing on in your backyard. It's other options besides growing in your backyard, or if you ran out of space in the backyard, hey, why don't you move to the front? Why don't you garden on the sides? I'm using it all, but this right here I'm doing for you. For those of you who may have ran out of space, we moving to the front. For those of you who may be renting and you can't dig up the backyard, that's fine, but you got cement. You can put a tarp down if you feel like it, if you don't want to mess up the front, or if you know, when you move, you can pressure wash it, but let's grow in the front. We need to grow our food. You guys already know the deal. You guys already know I have been stating over and over and over again, grow your own food. Now, today, good old H2O. Today, I am going to be growing, or we're going to be growing, things that are in season. These potatoes, these are my seed potatoes. If you got potatoes that you bought from the grocery store, they are perfect. You can keep them whole together like that, or you may cut it. As you can see, I have a whole plate full of them. Plus, I have my seed potatoes from Tractor Supply. Is this the bag that I opened up? Yep, it is. And guess what? They're sprouting. I'm gonna put these whole inside of the bucket. I don't know if I brought enough. I don't think I brought enough dirt with me. Not just dirt, soil with me to the front, but that's okay. I have some in the back. Also, I bought some worm poop. That's right. It's not just called worm poop. It's called worm castings. And it helps your vegetables and your fruits to grow very well. It is nutritious from the soil. Do I have it all the time? No, I don't. But I knew that I wanted some, and I found this in a big box store. So I bought it. I have another fertilizer that I have to get from the back. And then over here in the corner, this is organic mushroom compost. So that's a brand called Back to Roots. I have been using this for maybe about a month now. I seen one of my favorite YouTubers using it, and I thought instead of just using my black cow manure that I would use this mushroom. So that's what I'm gonna do. Last week I bought some strawberries. They've been in the back. They're thirsty. That's why they look very sleepy. But we're gonna grow some strawberries in the front too. As well as this was in the back. These are my pineapple tomatoes. We're gonna grow these up front as well. And also, we had a little cold weather last week, so we had a little cold weather last week. I want to say last week or this week, but this is a banana pepper. I managed to grow 2 seeds, so they're looking a little droopy. As well as this pineapple. No, oh no, this is a bell pepper. So this is a green bell pepper, and this is a banana pepper. If I can get these two separated, I'm just going to grow one banana pepper up here, a bell pepper up here, and those are 2 pineapple tomatoes. I'm going to just let them hang out together. So what we're going to do is I'm going to up pot these in bigger containers. So whenever I buy a fruit tree or fruit, they can be in a bigger container. So I'm just gonna up pot it a little bit more so it can have a little bit more soil around it so the roots can spread out more. All right, so here we go. Okay, so this is the soil that I normally use. I get this from the big box store, Home Depot. It's called Kellogg's All Natural Raised Bed and Potting Mix. Okay, this is the one that I get. Now, what you have to do when it comes to soil is you have to choose what soil you think is best for your garden. Not only that, a lot of people will research and say, I'm gonna see what everybody else is using. Some people might like Miracle Grow. Some people might like the Back to Roots soil. Whatever works in your garden is what you use. And being a beginner gardener, you don't know. But you can find out what soil works for you. Again, everyone has their own opinion. Have I tried other soils? Yes, I started with Miracle Grow, and I was a little deterred by it by listening to other people, but the Miracle Grow soil did work for me. But I also was looking at price comparison. This soil right here, the Kellogg brand, works good for me. Now, if I was just growing in the garden, they have a cheaper one called Garden Soil, which is a green and white bag, and it's mostly for trees and shrubs and things of that sort. It could be used for vegetables too. It could be used for vegetables as well, but it's more so like in the ground. But I like this one. I like this one. Then there's also a potting mix, which is like a teal and yellow color as well. I've used all 3, but this is the main one that I gravitate to. So price-wise, I like that. And not just price-wise, how much of it am I getting for the price? That was the biggest reason why I chose this soil as well. So let's get into potting. Oh, well, I'm gonna end up showing you this anyway, right? So I looked up. Here. So you guys know my banana tree took a beating from the cold weather, right? And I was waiting to see if Porch was gonna come up, because I don't know, because I haven't researched it yet, but my friend girl was like, don't buy another banana tree because it's going to reseed itself, which means it's gonna give more pups, meaning it's just gonna give you another banana tree and another banana tree. That's cool, right? So I was like, I think I may just get one more, because I don't know when that's gonna happen, right? So I went to Walmart yesterday, garden section, because I wanted to pick up a couple things. Oh shoot. Okay. I looked at it, but I didn't look at it that hard. So I got this banana tree. Bananas do come with different flavors. Like there's an ice cream banana that I know of. This is a Cavendish banana. Bananas seem to be bananas to me, but I'm pretty sure the taste may be different. But nonetheless, I saw that it had 1, 2, 3 pulps. But now that I'm presenting this to you, I'm seeing a 4th baby pulp. That means for $12.84, I got me 4 bananas. And if you live in Florida, you know that this vegetable will thrive in your garden. Now, am I going to plant all of these? I'm going to pot them, true enough. Now, am I going to keep all 4? I'm not for sure. I'm going to see how fast they grow and go from there. I may even sell or give. We shall see. So my fertilizer for today is going to be this Garden Farm by Espoma. I do use the True Organic as well. I also use the Experts brand, which comes from Walmart. I also use Miracle Grow, because usually when there's a clearance or the season is coming in, I try to stack up on fertilizer. So I got a couple bags of this one because they're on sale for $5.99. Normally in my area, this bag can cost about $16, but I got it for $5.99 plus tax. This is on sale at Ace Hardware. I'm not affiliated with the people, but it's at Ace Hardware, and I was told that it will be on sale until the end of March. Today is March 26th, so I'll be going back to re-up on this, okay? So perlite is what perlite is what I'm going to put in my soil. It improves drainage and aeration as well. I was looking for vermiculite as well, and I'm going to do the worm castings. So that's what we're getting ready to do in this soil over here. Now I have a very, very, very bad habit of not wearing gloves. I brought my gloves out here with me. I don't need gloves to, well, I kind of do, but I really don't, because there's really not a lot of perlite in here. So do I measure, like get my cup? I used to do that, but this is a lot of soil, so I'm going to dump the rest of this in here. This is probably about 2 cups of perlite that was left in this bag. I'm going to just guesstimate that. And when you're pouring this, you want to make sure that if you have any respiratory issues or the wind is blowing, that you turn your face away or wear a mask. I did notice that when I started gardening, I had some right in here too. When I did start gardening, I used to have very bad allergies whenever I would start mixing up my soil. This is something else too, bone meal. This is just grinded up bones from animals, okay? So I'm gonna put some of this in here as well, because it gives the soil calcium, okay? Sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. If I don't have something, when I go to fertilize and I go around, I just get my hand and I dust my my garden off. Next is my garden comb. I'm sorry guys, but I don't measure, I just pour by eye. And again, you see the smoke and stuff, just kind of walk away. Next is this mushroom compost. It does not matter the order. It does not matter the order. I can't even say it. Order. But I'm gonna top that off with that, and I'm gonna get my shovel and I'm gonna get the mixing. Oh, I forgot one thing. My run pack. Also, it's when you are starting a garden, double up on your tools. Try to double up on it. Okay? And usually I add a little bit of that at the top. It's a little low over here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mix this up and try to bring that soil that's at the bottom to the top so it can get this soil. I have that barrel that you guys seen me pour that hot water in the other night, but I'm not using that because it's so dry, and this soil right here isn't so dry. So I'll use that, and I'll use that for something else as well. Guys, you guys don't have to break the bank. I know some of you guys waiting on taxes or probably got your taxes and stuff like that, and you're thinking about doing this stuff here. Go ahead and do it. There's so much stuff going on. There's so many health disparities that's going on. People, cancer. Y'all know I see this stuff every day. Cancer, heart attack, stroke. I know we all gonna die someday, but God didn't create cancer. He didn't create heart disease. He didn't create stroke. God sent his son down here and he died for all sickness and disease, all iniquities. And the devil will still try to come and make something so evil, but because of the God that we serve, what the enemy mean for evil, God mean for good. Y'all always see me on here talking about prepare. And I get it. For some of you guys, it's kind of scary. For some of you guys, it's kind of like, oh, there she go again. For some of you guys, who I appreciate, thank you. Go into my DMs and you tell me how much you appreciate it and how much, how proud of me you are. I know if I really wanted to monetize my YouTube channel, I could. I do have a YouTube channel. I don't really talk about it much because I like for people to find me. I don't really like to tell people because I used to do my nursing on there. I did some weight loss, but some of my stuff, videos is locked and whatnot. I'm just gonna add a little bit more of fertilizing stuff in here again since I mixed everything all up. But I do this because I love teaching. I do this because I had another bag here, guys, of Perlite. I do this because I love teaching. Anything that I learn, I don't mind sharing. And y'all who've been watching me for a long time know I don't have a crab in a bucket mentality. That's not me. I'm just lightly seasoning, y'all. Lightly seasoning. Just lightly seasoning. Yeah. Certain things, I ain't gonna lie, I will charge. I'm not gonna lie. But something as easy as this, something that God has wanted us to always do that we got away from. Why am I gonna charge my brother and sister to do this? Now, if you want me to do a group and show all y'all, then I gotta deal with different moods and attitudes, because some people, they'll get in a group and they'll go research stuff up, or they'll just start asking silly questions or try to test you. Now, I could tell the difference when that happens, because whenever I've hosted anything or was teaching anything, I got those kind of people. I don't get scared, but one thing I don't like is aggravation. So if I feel like I'm gonna be in an environment where I might get aggravated, I'm gonna be like, charge. You gonna pay for my massage after I leave this place. That's right, you gonna pay for a massage, at least a massage, something, right? But not just me, but so many different people that are gardening and taking back and cultivating the land that God gave us. Where I'm gonna put some soil in and get it up bottom, and I'll show you. And then others I'll go ahead and do. We definitely gonna do the potatoes together. So I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. My gloves right there. I'm gonna bring you guys down so y'all can see. Back that thing up a little bit right there. So this is my soil. Now, whenever you plant something, your soil should be wet. Being that my plant is semi-wet, I'm not gonna really worry about it much. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I am going to put in this, I don't know how big this is, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna put my banana in here. So what some people do, you can't really see. Let me bring it up. I'm gonna get back good at this. What some people do is they'll just they'll get the plant that was in it, and then they'll just go ahead and make like an indent, right? Oil out of the way and put that plant there. But I'm gonna put one of these bananas in there. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get it out without wasting my soil. All right, what you wanna do is be gentle. That slid out very easy. Look at the roots on that baby. So what you do, what I do, is I gently squeeze the plant, because I'm looking for, is there any kind of connection somewhere, because I don't want to damage the roots. Okay, so if I feel like I can't get it separate from the other, I'm not going to try to rip it. But I think that this banana, like, I can hear something ripping right now, but I got a grip of a lot of roots. Look at that. That's what I want right there. That's one. Look at all them roots. Look at them roots. All right, let's see. So don't do that. Just try to take it easy. Maneuver the soil a little bit. That's two. Now these look like they hanging out together. But you know what? I'm still going to. You heard that? They got some roots right there. And that one got some roots.
So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bada bing, bada boom. So since this one, I'm still going to use this. So what I'm going to do is, let me see. The bigger ones, I want a bigger pot. I am going to put this in here. Matter of fact, I may put these, I think I'm going to put these two together. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put those two together. And the reason why is because they're still small. And I can separate letters. Look at that. This might just end up being a pulp by itself. So I'm going to put that soil in there. Renee, you ain't got on no gloves. I know. I'm very bad at that. I'm very, very bad at that. So I'm going to use my finger and kind of make 3 holes. 3 separate holes in 3 different areas. Right? No, I'm sorry. That's not what I'm doing. 1. Where's the other one? Oh, I am doing that. Where's that baby? There go that baby. You see that baby? I'm going to put it right there. So 3 of them, that's going to be another pulp. Then I'm going to cover it up. And then I'm going to add some more soil in here. I'm trying not to cover, I'm not covering that baby up. So I'm not going to put too much. But I can see it sticking out. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to let these continue to grow out. Okay? So that's that. So now I have 6 banana trees. All right. Now, hey, Mama. So now I'm going to use this big one for one of these. She's just like her mama. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Y'all, did y'all see the, oh, Titi, I gotta show you. Hey, Mama. Give me a kiss. Love you. How was your day? The rainbow? I didn't see it, but that's just God promised to what? My other one over there that I said that I was gonna do, that I filled with the dirt, guys. So when I get clumps of dirt like that, I just go like that. This is, ooh. My back don't like that. My back don't like that. Ooh, the banana. Hey, banana. Oh, I was gonna say, ooh, I ain't put no fertilizer, but I have. I think this one might set off a pulp. I think this one might set off another pulp. If I'm not mistaken, it's gonna have another baby. This just makes me think, if the mark of the beast was to come, right? And we can't buy or sell nothing, but God will provide, right? So think about this banana tree. If something died, it can always a lot of times when plants die back, they end up dropping seeds and it reseeds and stuff. So God will provide. Just saying. All right, so that is another one taken care of. All right, y'all, let's get to these potatoes. Now, remember the other day, I was drilling holes in this bucket, so I have 4 to 5 holes here, and I put a hole there and a hole there, maybe 3 holes around the bucket, so that it can drain out, the water can drain out. So what I'm gonna do, I have some soil here. I'm gonna dump this soil in here. Let's see how much of soil that ended up being. So
It's about a quarter full. So I'm gonna add some more soil to the bucket, right? And all right. So that's almost halfway full. So what you do when you plant the potatoes in here, you want the sprouts to be up. So being that they're cut in half, I'm just gonna lay them down in there like this. This one I'm gonna turn to the side because the sprouts are coming out on the side. So I'm gonna put, you know what? I'm gonna do 3 halves in here. And then what you do is you fill the bucket up some more with soil, right? You're gonna cover that up. And once, oh, don't worry, we're gonna come back and we're gonna empty this bucket to see how many potatoes are in this bucket. But let me tell you something. We can get full off potatoes. There you go. Look. One there, and one there. And the good thing about potatoes is once you harvest the potatoes, they can stay on your shelf. Now, mind you, not the ones at the store, but the ones that you start from seed that you grew on your own and harvest when it is ready. I believe potatoes take about 90 days to harvest, but I will double check to make sure I give you the right guesstimate of that. We're going to continue to cover it up. Now you're probably saying, but Renee, what about the ones at the bottom? So they're going to continue to send out their shoots, and they're going to create buds, and they're going to grow. Just like the ones that I just put here, they're going to do the same thing. And as you already know, they will give out little leaves. So check this out. Probably last Thursday. It's been a week now. It's been a week. Look at this. They running out some two lizards. But remember, look at that. I just planted these last week. See the green potato leaves coming up already? And you thinking it can't be done. I don't know what you're waiting on. I don't know what you're waiting on. And you can do that with store-bought potatoes. You can get, listen guys, I want you to stop thinking too hard about this. I really hope it rains. I really do. Stop thinking too hard about this, because some people are like, oh, well, are those potatoes organic? They'll be organic once they grow in this soil. If you bought the potatoes from the store and who knows what they've done to it, and they go to sprouting, right? And you say, you know what? I'm going to throw them in a bucket. I'm going to throw them in a container. It's still food. Those new potatoes won't be sprayed. And they organic. Stop playing. You thinking too hard. All right, so far we got bananas planted. We got this bucket right here of potatoes planted. Now we're gonna go for the green pepper. I love green peppers. Now, I'm gonna tell you this, when I first started gardening and I got that pack of seeds, and I was like, I don't need nothing but one seed, you know. And I'm listening to people on YouTube talking about how to, like, they're gonna plant like 2 and 3 seeds, and I'm like, I don't need that many seeds. Well, lo and behold, and lo. As a new gardener, I had no idea what I was talking about or thinking, right? Because this is not my only bell pepper plant. I think I have 6 growing, and I'm gonna grow 6 more. I want a lot of bell peppers. You probably said, Name, what you gonna do with all them bell peppers? I'm gonna freeze them. I am going to dehydrate them, and I am going to can them. You heard me right. You heard me right. Because there may be a season. Let's say this year's growing season is amazing. I got peppers galore. And the next year, I don't have a good growing season. At least I have dehydrated peppers and canned peppers that I can lean on, right? And frozen peppers. And you know, it's so funny. I offered somebody a tree today. They was like, I ain't ready for that yet. They ain't been ready for the longest time. But they act like they don't know what's going on. Being this close to me, they act like they don't know what's going on. They don't want to know what's going on. They're ignoring what's going on. But you know what? I'm here to educate you. And for the people who don't want to take heed, I'm sorry. I don't see how you don't want to learn how to be self-sufficient and stop depending on this government. Y'all see what I'm doing? Look at them roots. So I'm pretty sure they entangled together, right? So I'm gonna do my best. Oh, you know what they are? This was in my hydroponics. So guess what? See the sponge? Because that's biodegradable. So I'm not separating this. This is gonna be together. And when I tell you, this banana pepper is hot. I put it in my salad one day out of my garden. Oh my gosh. Took it, I made a salad for lunch. Took that bad boy to work and bit into that bell pepper. Woo! Yeah, buddy. That was something else right there. I was like, what? And they was laughing. I said, this came out of my garden. I didn't even know it was this hot. Yeah, I think it's a Hungarian wax pepper. That's what this is, a Hungarian wax pepper. So, you gonna go there. But yeah, like I was saying, don't want to know. I know it. I get more inboxes than I get likes on my videos. When I come and do it on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. When I come and do it and I put this on Facebook, I get more inboxes than I do likes, right? So that lets me know, as me and my YouTube friends say, I know some of y'all hiding in the bushes. Y'all can come out the bushes. It's okay. Especially if you know me, you know I don't bite. You should know that I'm a very loving, caring, sweet individual. Anybody else that say so is a damn lie. And I said it like that because I know who I am. Very loving and caring and always willing to share. But, you know, I can't convince people about who I am. As long as I know who I am, that's all that matters, right? Okay. And God know who I am. Hungarian wax, green pepper, potatoes. What we got? Oh, pineapple tomato. That is next. All right, my beautiful people. Here's my pineapple tomato. When your plant goes over and humps over like that, it's because it's probably it's leggy. It needs some sun. So it's a possibility. It's a possibility. I may or may not cut it. I don't think I'm gonna cut it. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm probably gonna get a clip. I'm gonna get my tomato cage and I'm going to clip it to the cage if I can, or get a stick and wrap it around the stick so it can gain its strength. And when you have plants that do that, what you can do is when you do plant the plant, bring the soil to like right about there to help strengthen this part. So that's probably what I end up doing. So again, I'm gonna put the pot there. I don't do this often, but because y'all watching and y'all new, I'm just gonna go ahead and show y'all. Just kind of like make a little indent of the pot. You can, it's kind of dark. I mean, it's kind of dark. I hope you guys can see the. I just got attacked by my thingy. All right. You tired of bending. I'm sorry. All right. Act right now. Act right. Okay. So, the hole is there, right? I never ate a pineapple tomato before, but being that I like pineapples and I love some tomatoes, I said, let me try this out. Now, dirt might end up landing in there. You see the root there? That's fine. Just get your hand and you're going to have to dig that part up anyway. So, just get your hand and do that. I know. I should have on gloves. Like I said before, I'm very, very bad at not wearing my gloves. And just put it around there, right? I'm going to get some more soil to go around this. And then I'm going to get my tomato cage and I'm going to put it in here, right? And before I do that, this just came to my head. I do live in a 3-letter community. But ask me, do I care if I put some tomatoes out here? I saw somebody put today, or not tomatoes, just put stuff out here on my thing. I don't think it matters as far as like you'll get in trouble or get written up or something like that. I am a part of the residence council, but for my street, I am the resident representative for my street. But I don't go around peeking at what other people doing or reporting anything, as long as it's not putting nobody's life in danger. But as far as like planting, I've seen different people do things in their yard. A lot of people are so scared that they feel like they have to tell the HOA everything. When I dug up my yard and I ain't had no fence up, I didn't think nothing about telling nobody nothing. I just did it. So I know I'm not the only one gardening in my community, but I see a lot of people gardening more so just growing flowers and trees and not really food. I only know one person that's doing the food, and that is the person who gave me those pineapples that time, which are doing amazing. The baby pineapples are finally coming up, so that's good. But yeah, just do it, man. That's the reason why I'm doing this front porch thing, to show you guys it can be done. And not only that, even if you have a balcony or a trellis, stop making excuses. Oh, the cement gonna get dirty. Or your significant other, oh, the cement gonna get dirty. Buy some tarp, put the tarp down, make it look nice and neat, and put your plants there. Get you some cement blocks underneath, or you know those square cement blocks. You could prop it up on that if you want to. Or you can get the planter bottom pieces and put it at the bottom of it so it don't leave water stains. And let me tell you, bleach and some good power washing can work. And baby, if you grew up the way I grew up and we needed to use a water hose and we ain't have no outside spigot, my mama used to get the garden hose and hook it up to the kitchen faucet sink, if you got that kind of faucet sink, and run that bad boy through the house. I'm just saying. And then I drank from the water hose. But nonetheless, yes. So let me hurry up and get this done. Strawberries is next. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about that. My bad, y'all. I didn't even show y'all me planting this pineapple tomato, but it is in there. One thing I want to say is, you can see it is standing up. It got a little, you know, legginess to it. So the weak part, I kind of planted that going this way, and then the stem like that. I forgot that that's something that I learned as well. Instead of trying to put it all the way down, you can do that as well too. But I'm gonna get my tomato Cajun, put it up here. So we doing pretty good, y'all. This might be, she got some runners. So I think this is gonna be the last one that we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna take this and get this watered a little bit. And then definitely, I'm trying to figure out if I want to put it in a bucket or not and let it kind of like run over or not. I don't know. I don't even know if I really want it. I think I'm going to do one. I do have lizards out here. I got lizards everywhere. In the back and the front, it don't matter. I have not come across a lizard chomping on my strawberries, but you know what? I'll go ahead and give it a try. I'm gonna put one out here and see what happens. So this is one of my old Dollar Tree containers. Remember when I was cleaning up, a few of them kind of broke. So this is about 3 years old. So I'm just gonna use this temporarily for now. I'm gonna see how it goes. It's not as weak as the other ones was, so that's good. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. So I gotta figure out y'all hear them sand cranes? You hear them? They coming. Hold on. You hear them? Uh-oh. Here we go, guys. Snapdragons. Pineapple tomato. Strawberry. Potatoes. Hungarian banana pepper with holy basil. And I forgot the deal is with the strawberry. Petunias. Banana plant. Culinary basil with green peppers and portoluca. All right, and check this out. Okay, I don't like that. Hubby don't like it. But mosquitoes, as you can see, the light came on. The mosquitoes will be coming out. They already out, right? All right, a mosquito just slapped me in the face there and on my wrist. I ain't going for that. So anyway, let me show y'all my banana tree growing back. Look at her. This is to T-Nog. Thank you. Cause mama done spanked that plant. Look at that. Look at that, T-Nog. Look at that. I know it's gonna be a minute, but I'll take whatever I can get. Cause she a baby. Her a baby. Her potty training right now. Her learning how to potty train. Mama had to tell her. Time to get out the diapers and time to get on the pot. All right, some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But one of my YouTube people that I follow, we had us a hoop the other day because she told us to spank our trees. That's what the men used to do back in the day. And that's what I did. Literally, I think she mentioned that in a February video. And I did that. And lo and behold and lo. My tree, well, like I said, it's a baby. Has now put out some flowers. So I'm hoping that the flowers hold and I can get my first fruits of plum. So excited about that. So excited. All right. That's my wagon. This is some trash. I'll get it tomorrow. Won't nobody say nothing about it. Nobody comes on my porch anyway except him. He's on. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm off tomorrow and I'll take care of it. But that's what it looks like. This is that soil from the other day. I'm going to take that to the back and put a hydrenia in that one there. So we did it, guys. We survived. We did it. We are growing on our porch. We are growing in containers. We're growing in planters that we got from Walmart or Lowe's or whatever, Dollar Tree, and even these pickling white buckets that I got off Facebook Marketplace for $2. It can be done, and it will be done, as long as you decide that this is what you want to do. And you can grow with nature.